Hey everyone! Today we're going to be doing a walkthrough deck review of 3 new decks. I just received these yesterday, I think it was yesterday, from Brigh. It's spelled Dabrigh. And I actually had reached out to them because I wanted to know if I had permission from a copyright standpoint to use their decks in my thumbnails and on camera, and they were awesome and said yes. And then they asked if I had my eye on any decks, and I said these were the 3 I was looking at. They sent them to me, so these were a gift from Brigh. We're going to open them up together though. I did go ahead and take off the cellophane. The timestamps for each deck are below: the original tarot, the Angels Tarot, and the Lustrous Tarot. Find which deck you'd like to look at, or all 3, and we'll see you in the first part. All right, so we have the original tarot, which we'll get into first. They all did come with cellophane on the outside, but I took that off because I didn't think you needed to see me wrestle with cellophane on camera. So we have a good sized little booklet here. Curious, what's this? Okay. So based on tarot interpretations of Arthur Edward Waite, right? So you have a little intro, major versus minor, 3-card spread, some tips. Okay. Oh, look at, see, this is really good, especially if you're a beginner, because they go into the meaning of the card overall, plus some symbolism, like it tells you, like what the flower represents, the dogs, why the dog's there, upright and reversed. Very good. Like that. Yeah. You know what? I like how they have the traditional Roman numeral, clear lettering. Nice. Very good. Okay, so even the minor arcana each have their own little in color image, as well as meaning, symbolism, upright and reversed. Okay, nice. I already like that. I also like, it's kind of an old school vibe. It's not overdone. Like, here's the back, nice simple back. The image on the back is the same upright as it is reversed, so you're not going to know if you're hitting a reversal or not. Believe it or not, some decks will put their company name or something like that on there, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, because then you can tell if something's reversed or not before you even pick it up. So first off, nice and bright, very bright, vibrant colors. Yeah, this one says the original tarot is a digitally remastered set of cards featuring the tarot artwork of Pamela Coleman Smith under the direction of Arthur Edward Waite, printed on the finest cardstock. The images are beautifully enhanced and the colors are vibrant. I can tell you, these are clear. I don't know how they're showing up on camera, but these are really nice clear images. Nice bright colors. Doesn't appear to be, if I'm correct, let me look at a few more. Yeah, it's not as like pixelated as the older cards, so you get a much more smoother image, I think. Just, first impressions. Linen cardstock. I had read that online, that it would be a linen type. I love working with linen cardstock because it's durable, yet you can still have a nice, like a thinner card. For someone who shuffles a lot on camera too, I find that if cards are too thick, it can be kind of cumbersome. These are on the thinner side, but they're still, they're good. They're still a decent weight. They're not going to get all ruined, as soon as you use them. But yeah, these seem like they'll be good because they're linen. They're still gonna be durable, even though they're a little on the thinner side. All right, so Magician. I know some people, and even me over the years, I used to think I liked thick cards, but honestly, those are harder to shuffle, and they're also harder to pick up. Okay, we'll just do a flip through of each one. Some of them I can't show you because of YouTube rules. They'll be too graphic. But you can see the nice, yeah, like we're getting to the Lovers, which I can tell they're gonna, yeah, I had better cover these because so you have, yeah, Lovers. Okay, so you have traditional Lovers. Okay, wait a minute. So I'm seeing 3 Lovers. We'll see what that's about. Let me just off camera though for a second in case I'm okay. So I'm glad I covered these up. Yeah, we do have male, female, and then it looks like you have female, female, and then yeah, okay, male, male, okay. So that is an awesome addition. That's awesome because you have a variety of different couples, you know, which is representative of today's times. So can't show you the full card. So we have the Chariot, nice, Strength, Hermit, Wheel, nice, just nice, clean, crisp images. I love that. Very nice. A lot of good detail here. Can see a lot of detail in this card. Lots of it. I mean, you can see, you know, the little ship, the tree line, everything. See the people, all the yeah. There you can see everybody's expression. I like that. There's a good amount of detail in that, but yet also, like I said, sticking to the traditional, old school feel. Temperance. So yeah, the other. See what else? Okay, yep. Devil card. I can't show that. All right, Tower. And then we have the Star card, also very vibrant colors here. But yeah, so it's looking at it, it's a traditional Star card. I love the little bird here. So cute, and that is part of the original card. These all are. So this is good. All right, yep. Sun card, Moon, Sun, Judgment. Okay, yeah, the World. Okay, so here we go. All right. Nice color. Very good color. Okay, so now we're doing minor arcana. Got our ace, two. It's hard to know if the colors are exactly as the original tarot because we don't even know originally what those colors were supposed to be. But I mean, the overall, as far as symbolism, like, blue skies being blue when they're supposed to, yellow, yellow, things being red. Yeah, it looks pretty. From what I can tell, these are really well matched. If you're learning tarot, I think this is a good deck. I always personally, I recommend people learn with the Rider-Waite-Smith because then you can go and you can read from any deck after that. Once you have all the symbolism down, like, yep, there's a little snail. Yep. Looking for things. I'm looking for details that should be there, and I'm seeing them. So this is really good. I know why they call it the original because it is so much like the original. It's more vibrant, and the cardstock is better. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, some of their color I think is a little different. I like this because it's not as drab, Some of the old the very original is like kind of drab color. This isn't drab. This is perfect. Yeah, I like this deck. So that's a keeper for sure. I mean, I'm keeping all of them, but that's a good one. So let's dig into the next deck. Next is the Angels Tarot. I'm excited about this one because I haven't really seen much about this one. Okay. Again, it had cellophane on the outside. I took that out. So get your guidance from the angels. This wonderful deck embossed with beautiful foil accents. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. I'm a fan of foil. Nice. That won't wear off on your hands or anything like the gilding would. I can already tell this seems like a thicker deck. Does seem somewhat thicker than that first one. So, yeah, pays tribute to Renaissance art. The Angels Tarot connects you with many representatives of heaven's glory. A specific angel rules each major arcana card, and all the cards of the minor arcana have amazing angelic artwork. Okay, so illustrated by Kate Kalmakova, still by Brigh, though. All right, so let's see what we have. Pretty box. All right, booklet. Oh, so it's probably the same kind of book. It's the same person, so it's probably similar. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. You see that? Look at the images. I already really like the images here. So you have an angel for each major arcana. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, you have archangels for each one. That's awesome. But you still have the traditional meaning, still traditional symbolism, but they're angels instead of people. Upright and reversed. Very nice. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this one. Look at that. I love how they did their books. I'm one who actually, like, I look through the booklets of the decks I get, and I appreciate this. It's much better than the little pamphlet you generally get with, original, old school Rider-Waite-Smith. So we have, look at the gold. Oh, wow. So if you like yellow and if you like gold and blue, yellow and blue, I just need to look and make sure I'm not going to get myself in any sort of trouble on the channel. I don't think so. I think we're good on here. Yep, we are. Okay, good. So I can just do a regular flip through on this. Love the border. Nice gold border. Yeah. These are really nice. Thickness. This, I would say, it's a little thicker than the original tarot that we just reviewed, part 1 of this video. But what I will say is that one is linen, the original tarot. So it's going to be durable. But this is the perfect weight. It's like, look at that. It's definitely a little thicker than the one I just opened for you in the first part. In fact, like, here are the cards right here. It's a little thicker, but again, this one has that linen, so it's hard to, I think this would hold up pretty well. I'm loving the just the right amount of gold. Yep. Look at the rich colors. These really are. These are very nice and vibrant. You can really see the people's expressions too, though. Still, like, you have, you can see all the little claws. So there's a good amount of detail. Look at that. She's got her fingers right in there, like tucked right in. Nice. I don't know if it's coming through on camera, but the way they've done this artwork, I love it because you can actually see the beams of light. I love decks that have light in them, that reflect the light really well. This is very well done. Look at that. This is probably my favorite card so far, the Hermit. Just the light, the way the light's coming through. Look at the color on that. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Oops. I'll cover that up. Tower card. Nice. This is a good one. It's the use of color. There's something, they went a little extra there. I love that. Then we've got the star card, which, okay, you can kind of get the idea here. Here it is. Okay. Moon. I'm covering some images because of nudity, so that's why I don't want to have that. Can't have that. Whoop. Okay. World card. Beautiful. Love this Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Again, they're sticking to the original symbolism for the most part. I love the expression on this one. This one is like really, like, yeah, so over it, Look at this. Very nice. I love the clarity. Very nice clear. Nice and clear. Look at that. The contrast with the sky. And oh man. Again, nice use of the light beams. Well, this Page of Cups, he looks well fed there. Okay. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. Just there's something about the way he was like, yep, that's right. That's right. I've got this Page of Cups. With this cup on the page. Nice. Again, the brilliance, the light. I love it. The color, the light. This is great. Oh, yeah. This is nice. Okay, these look really similar. Mm-hmm. The bunny at her feet there. Ace. I think the aces are really well done. Look at that. Three of hearts, or three of swords. The color on that heart really stuck out. Yep, I'm liking this. Look at that. Very nice. Nice. Just really, I hope the colors are coming across and you're able to see the little, like the way they did their lighting, like the little beams of, little rays of light. Very beautiful. Very nicely done. I have a lot of decks. I have a lot of angel decks too, and I don't, this one's different. I like this one. It's just more, I don't know. I'll go by energy. It's more, it's not dismal. Some of the angel decks are like really kind of like they get a little too serious, a little too dismal. But no, this one's nice. A little card about the artist. All right. Well, I like that one. That's really nice. Again, all the information would be in the description box. All right. Our third deck is the Lustrous Tarot. Had my eye on this one for a while. This one says, the Lustrous Tarot deck is a remastered version of the deck by Pamela Coleman Smith. We kept the original idea but modernized the artwork with sharper graphics and brighter colors. If you love the original tarot but want a contemporary feel, this deck is for you. That was exactly what I was looking for. So that is why I was really sold on this one. All right, there's the guidebook. So these are, this deck is the same weight, I think. I think the cardstock's probably similar to the Angels Tarot. Here's the back of the deck. So there's no gold or anything on this one. That was for the Angels one, but not for this one. All right, so we have nice crisp images here. This, I think, this is like the perfect cardstock. I like the snappiness. It's not too thick where you won't be able to pick it up. Very nice. Nice color, as they said. It's they kept to the original, but very the images are really sharp. Love that. These are going to show up so well on camera, as well they are already. Look. And in thumbnails. And that's why I wanted this deck. Yep. Look at that. I'd say the finish is sort of a semi-gloss. So if you're a content creator like I am, you don't want anything too glossy, but you know, it is nice to have a little shine. They have all the details. This has all the details of the original. And so we're getting to the lovers. I'm going to take this off camera. Okay. Look at the color though, the angel wings. I love that. Very nice. Chariot. Now for that one, now in the original tarot, there were 3 lovers representing same-sex couples. In this deck, it's there you have the one. But that was like a bonus, you know, in the original one. So all right. So Chariot, very nice strength card. Very nice, very nice. All the cards are very nice. Yeah, I love these. These will do. This is a really nice deck. Yep. Love that. Very nice. Oh, okay. Star card. All right, can't show it, but beautiful. Sun card. Judgment. The World. Nice color there. Very nice. All right, so the ace. Love the detail. Look at, you can see these are, I think they're lilies or something. Very nice. Yeah, I love this. It's just cleaner. There's something clean about it. Nice and clean colors. But yet again, kept the traditional symbolism. The little lotus here. Pink lotuses there. Really nice detail. Yep. Oh, it's so good. It's almost like, I can't believe I didn't already have this. I thought I did have it. I thought I did because I knew the name and I'd seen other people using it. And I think I just thought I had it and I didn't. This was really what drew me to this, to the Brigh decks, this Lustrous Tarot. Yeah, if you like crisp images, rich colors, good card weight, good card stock, this is probably the deck for you. And again, decent guidebook too. It's like the things that were cloudy in the original Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, all the extra lines and cross hatching and all that they had, they've been removed. And I personally, I really like it. I enjoy it. This is really good. So if you enjoyed any of those decks, these decks, you know, let me know. You can get any of them at, well, you don't have to let me know, but you know, leave a comment if you'd like. But yeah, Brigh.com, www.brigh.com. They're out of North Carolina. So yeah, these are the 3 decks. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for coming by.